Right, g'day everybody, how are we all? Welcome back to TF Custom Shaving Brushes Workshop. My name's Tony, how are we all? All good? I don't know who we've got in the chat yet. I'll need to pull it up on the laptop shortly. But we're going to make a handle tonight. This is one of the colourful blanks that we done fairly recently in one of the streams, 2 or 3 streams ago I think. It feels hard. You know how we had that issue with the soft one? I've got a funny feeling that it might have been one of the ones that I had to add a little bit more resin to, that we run short or something. I just can't quite recall, but I think it might have been that there was maybe too much hardener added, because they reckon that if you add too much hardener to the epoxy resin, it can make it go malleable. So what I've done is I've taken some of the blanks that I'd cast and I've actually put them in my little oven at about 60 degrees, and I'm just going to let them sit in there for, 45 minutes to an hour, heating on that, and just see if that makes any difference to the blanks, because I think there's still 1 or 2 other blanks there that are a little bit malleable as well. So so that might have been the issue that we had with that white one, the one that had all the interference colours in it. So like I said, that's what my research dug up, and it had the better of me as to why it had gone like that when we had cast other ones and they were all good, the same resin. So that's what it appears to be. So I can only think that that's what caused the issues, that I've maybe added more resin and maybe not quite had the hardener to the, or part A to part B in the right amounts. So anyway, look, without further ado, I'm going to try and turn one, but I think I'm going to try and turn the spigot on the end of this and then reverse it in the jaws, just so that we can get a better clamp in case it is a little bit soft. So yeah, so I'll pull up the chat now, we'll see who's in. So Sam can't be in, that's all good Sam, you do what you're going to do, mate. Razor, welcome back buddy. Brett, how are you mate? Hope you're both well. Sounds a bit too high, no problem, we'll drop that down. Maybe down another one there. Yeah, we'll see how that goes now. I've got to turn the music down manually when I first start the stream, because it sets it at a higher level, and then I turn it down when I turn my mic on. So I'm turning it down manually, so if I don't quite get it right, depending on the track, it can fluctuate up and down, but that's all right. I think we've got a level there that should be reasonable now. So these are all good, yeah? Excellent, excellent. So, let's get on with it, eh? I'll bring the tool rests and that in now. I'll probably end up having to go back and forward a little bit tonight, pull out a few tools, because I had a bit of a clean up and I've put a lot of stuff away. Because it was just sitting here for a while there, so I thought, oh, put it away, but I think we're going to have to bring some of it back out again. So I'll go and grab a few tools now, and probably don't need that one. We'll need that one, we'll need that one, we'll need the knockout bar, we'll need that, we'll probably need that one, and we'll need that one. And that should get us out of trouble for a little while anyway. Oh. So. I'm actually looking forward to turning this blank, because I think it's going to be quite a nice blank. This was the one that we put all the multicolours in a couple of streams ago. So I think there's been a fair bit of blending of the colours, but looking at the side of the blank, if what I see on the side is the same inside, we should get some nice swirly colour in this blank. So what I'm going to do straight up is I'm just going to switch the lathe on. We'll fire it up. I'm just going to square up that end a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little tenon on it, and I'm going to turn it around in the chuck. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because if there is a little bit of softness in that blank, what should actually happen is it should have a more firmer grip than what it would do is if I just put it in the chuck. So we'll try that and we'll see how we go with that. Just in case there is any softness in this, I mean it feels fairly hard, but it doesn't feel really brittle hard, so I thought I'd do this just in case. And it will harden with time too, so... Right, take the key, that's the small key, we need the small key, that's the big key I should say. Where have I put that? Oh, there it is. So, you can see there's jaw marks in there, but that's because I had it right in the jaw. But they'll come out once we start to turn anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about them. And that's going to give us, we'll lose a little bit of length, but it will give us a much better grip on the piece, being like that. And that'll do us there, I think. Right, we'll get rid of that. And you'll see I've kept the colour up this end on this one. Although I will be squaring that up, we'll lose some of that there. Actually, I might move, just so that we get the cameras right here, I might move that one onto there so you can see it from that end. So you can see there's a bit of yellow and a bit of colour in that in the middle. We're going to be turning that flat now because it's a little bit concave, I think you call it, when it's hollow like that. So I'm just going to square it up and then I'm going to start shaping the handle. But we'll drill the hole and then the socket, and then we'll start shaping the handle. So we've got the picture-in-picture there. Yep, that should be fine. We can always jump to camera 3. Now let me get the chat up so I can see what you guys are going on about. Anthony, how are you, buddy? Right. Oh, good. So, well, what I might do actually is I might go in. No, I'll square it up first. I'll square it up first, and in that way we start where we should be. There we go. That's that, nicely squared up. And we'll put the 25mm Forstner bit in, not the big one. That was a 32, I think, that one. We'll take the live centre out. Excellent. Now in this one I'm putting a 26mm, one of my 26mm 2-band finest in it. Actually I'll check it, make sure it is a 26, not a 24. Yeah, 26. And I'm probably going to set that in about, we'll start with about 15, 16. So we'll take that there, and I'll take that to about there. So that's 12, and if I want, say, 16, Is that 12? Sorry, not 12. That's nearer 18. 36. 36. So I'll need about, take it to about 30, 33, 34. Right, we'll try that. We'll see how deep that is. So that's about 16 mil there now. And that will give me yeah, that'll give me about 54. I could probably go another mil. So we'll go another mil. So turn that up. Slowly, slowly does it. And that's going to do me. Okay. Take that away. And then I will go in with, I'll go and grab my small skew. Smaller skew, I should say. That one. I'm just going to turn this around so I can enlarge in that hole. Because I want that round about. If I check that, I'm going in there about 15, 16, so around about there. Yeah, so I want that around about 27. So I'll be taking about a mil off one side. I'll speed that up a bit. Anthony, have you guys had any word on your brushes yet? From Sarjan? So Chris has, but none of you guys have. Oh, okay, okay, that's right, yeah, I remember now, yeah. Yeah, I know he's been pretty busy. He did have a lot to do. I mean, I sent him down about 13 handles, and I know he's had a lot more from other people too. So, yeah, okay. All good. I just thought I'd ask. Lovely. Okay. Actually, I can leave that out for a minute because Just shape that top. All right, so we'll set the height for this, get that sorted. And I'll put some pencil marks on here as well. So I want that around there. And then I want that to be around there. So I'll stick that back in there. Yeah, it's been a while. That's the reason I was asking the question, because I mean, I know it's been some time since I sent them down, but and you guys were kept in the loop on that, but I'm just wondering, you know, if you had got them or not. Anyway, all good. You're happy, I'm happy. Okay. Okay. Right. might put you to shot 3 for this one. Camera 3, there we go. And I just seen, before I switched screens there, I just seen Amber dropped in the stream. Welcome back, Amber, how are you? Jeez. They love wrapping around the top. Real stringy streamers. Oh. Oh. You don't want to come off. You hit them with the air and they come straight off. Just the compressor kicking in. Let's go down a bit more. We'll do it for now. And we'll get that out there. Yeah, I'm good, Amber, I'm good. How are you going, all right? Right. Right, let's put a little bit more shape into this. Get the smaller one. That's better. Not as top heavy now. Okay. Okay. We can take that away. All right, let's see what we can do with this, eh? Yeah, we've got an issue with this one as well, being soft, I think. Unless it's just the old paper. Needs more shape there. I need to take that, I need to take a bit more off that. There, because it's not quite the shape I wanted. So, I should have noticed that earlier than now. That's better. This one was a multicoloured one we done in the stream, I don't know, about 3 or 4 streams ago. We done a multicoloured pour, and this is the one from that, I think. Actually, I should just go and check on these other ones in the oven and just see how they're going under that heat. Probably not much heat in there actually, so I'm going to turn it up a bit. We'll see how that goes. Sounds like the hoons are out playing tonight. I can see a lot of colour in this one, but I mean it's not popping out at me yet because it's obviously still dusty, white dusty with the sanding, but I can see a lot of colour in it. So right, I'll do that grit. That's that one. Give this one a run. Excuse me. T-Man, how are you, buddy? Welcome back, bud. I sent you a message in Patreon. you want to follow up on that, mate. I was going to send it to your email, and then I thought, oh, I'll just send it through Patreon as a message. But, okay, getting there. Sanding, sanding, sanding. It's the most laborious part of the whole exercise, isn't it? But it has to be done. So the quicker we get it done and over with, the better. Right, I'll do that one. Ooh, hasn't that gone out of shape? I think these last lot of resin blanks that I've done, I think I've got an issue with the resin. I mean, that was perfectly round before. Now look at it. Yet it feels solid enough. Oh, what's up, T-Man? Hope everything's all right, mate. We're all waiting with bated breath, T-Man. Hoping that everything's good. Yeah, no worries, buddy. No worries at all. Like I said, it works out better than going the other way, mate. And I don't regard the New Guinea rosewood handle as being one of my higher end, top quality brushes, mate. So I'm more than happy to do that for you. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you know, it's just it's a little freebie for you, mate. And you've waited a fair while too, so it's all good. Right, next grit. Well, we've had tons of rain here. We've had storm upon storm upon storm. They just keep rolling in. And then of course the sun was out today for the first time in a few days, and then it's gone as muggy as anything. The humidity's gone up through the roof. Plus we had a couple of severe storms, done a bit of damage around the place. Not here, but in other suburbs. So yeah, we always seem to just miss the severe parts of the storms. We tend to catch the tail end of them, but I keep saying that, but one of these days we are going to cop it. I think there was a fair few trees taken down and, you know, stuff like that. A couple of house roofs. Grey Dog, good morning to you, sir. How are you? Oh, okay, mate. Scheduled reconstruction, eh? That'll put you out of action for a little while, mate. But I suppose it's once it's sorted, it'll be better for you. All right. And if I remember rightly, Amber, I think this one was the one where we used all the fiery colours. I think, from memory. So who knows what it's going to turn out like. the reds and the orange and the yellow and the green and the blue and a little bit of black. I'm pretty sure this is the one that we done all that with. So and you missed the stream the other night where I showed the boys all the new pigments that I got and the new sparkly blingy bits that we got. And as soon as I started showing the boys that, they says, oh, Amber would like to have seen this one. I don't know if it's going to turn out like fire though, but I'm pretty sure this is the one we put those colours into. But anyway, we'll see once we get the wet on it next after this grip, hopefully. Might have to get another bit of the 600. All right. Just get my soft touch pads, some fresh water, and I better grab a rag to put over the bed of the lathe, I suppose. Keep it good. There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, you did watch it. Cool. So you've seen all the sparkly, blingy bits then. So yeah, we've got lots of new stuff to play with in our next casting streams. I got all my new resin, so we're all stocked up again, ready to go. But I thought I might get a few handles out the way first, so I can get my website up and running again with a few handles for sale. Because it's been a bit sparse of late. Yeah, it kind of looks brown when it's spinning on the lathe, but there's a lot of colour in it. Yeah, it should be alright once it gets a bit of a shine in it, I think. I think the colours will then start to really pop out in it. It's got some kind of fiery resemblance to it, but turn it down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's coming up. It's looking all right. My only concern is that it's the blank might still be a little bit soft like that white one we done fairly recently, so it might need to undergo a bit of curing. But we'll soon find out when I go to put it in the pin jaws to hold it to do the bottom. So hopefully I can get it parted off okay, and all going well, then I can finish it. But if not, I'll have to cure it a bit more and then come back to it. But we'll see how we go. I'd like to try and get it finished if we can, but we'll see. It did go out of shape a little bit there before on me on the lathe when it was spinning, but then it came back into shape, so I really don't know what's going on with it. Very similar to that last one, the white one that we done with the all the interference colours in it. But anyway, we'll see how we go. See, it's perfect there. Spinning true. Well, fairly true. Tiny little bit in it, but not much. But it's when I go to hold this in the jaws, that's when, because it's in expansion mode, that's when I'll find out what's going on, or if it's going to be okay. Because if that expands too much, I won't be able to grip it, see? But anyway, we'll see how we go. It has got some nice colour in it though. It's a funny sort of colour. It's not in your face as far as, you know, popping, the colours popping, jumping out at you. But the colours are there, you can see them, but it's a little bit more subdued, you know, like, but once it gets a shine on it, it might, and it gets buffed, it might pop out a bit more. But it is quite nice. I'm fairly happy with the mix of colour. And again, the handle shape's just another variation on, you know, some of the ones we've done, and again, that tiny little bit of a difference in the shape makes a big difference to the overall look of the handle, you know. And that's what I'm saying, you've got to get these handles right. You can turn the shape bad just, you know, real quick. It won't look right. Yeah, he's busy with school examinations, I think, Anthony, at this point. I think all his school exams are on. Right, new roll of paper towel. I'll bring back up the screen here and I'll put, just give me 2 seconds and I'll move the small picture to the other camera, the overhead, and I can probably zoom that in a bit for you, just so you can see it there. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a dry off. And just give it a once over. Not looking too bad. We'll see how it buffs up, and if the resin's going to hold up to the it just doesn't quite feel as brittle as it should. Well, I don't want it brittle, but it just doesn't feel quite as solid as it has been in the past, you know. So I don't know whether I've made a mistake in the mix of the resin and put too much hardener in, because, like I said, they say that makes it go malleable. But as you can see, it's held okay in the jaws. Where are we? It seems to have held okay in the jaws of the chucks. So you can see where it's held the dovetail. Compressed it slightly, but you always get that, you know. But it just doesn't feel as solid as what it usually does, and that's my concern. But anyway, we'll see how we go. That knot's going to look nice in it, the 2-band finest. Right, let me just see how we go when we put it in the other chuck, eh? I mean, I don't need a lot of pressure, I just need enough so that I can drill the bottom and shape the bottom. And then, you know, it'll cure on its own. Let me just shut a couple of things down here. Get rid of that, we can get rid of that, and we'll get back to there. Okay, I'll just bring the chap back up. All right, let's just see how we go, eh? Oh. There we go, and we'll get the big chuck key. We'll put this in as well. Well, I might need the live center for a little while, so we'll see how we go there. Not quite centre, so I'd say it is moving a little bit, but we'll see how we go. I don't want to expand it too far that's not too bad. We'll see how we go with that. Bring that over. We're going to part that off first. So we'll bring that in just to support it a little bit. Drop this down. And we'll bring this in just to give it a little bit of a helping hand. and then I'm going to part that off. See, there's a little bit of wobble there. And that's what I found with it the last time. It just, you know, got up a bit of a wobble and you can see the handle was getting a bit wobbly there. Oh. Right, we'll take the live center out. 25mm hole saw in, and we'll just drill that in a little bit. Get it started, and then slowly we'll go in. And I think that'll probably do it. So we'll take that out. And turn that around. Just a very, very light cut, just in case it is loose. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, see how it's come loose? Same as the white one. Dear, dear, dear. Yeah, a little bit out of shape again. And you watch, it'll just pop straight back to shape. So if I can show you that, it's very, very slightly out of round. But we'll come back to that in a couple of minutes and she'll be perfectly round again. But I need to tidy up the bottom. So she is going to have to go back on the clamp, on the chuck. Yet it feels hard, you know, but it's just obviously not quite gone off like how it should go. So it will be a little bit of time in the oven, I think, with the other ones. But anyway, let's just see what we can do here. I just want to get it cleaned up on the bottom. And it won't take much. I don't want to blow it apart. So I'm just going to go a little bit of fine paper. Just to dress up the bottom a little bit. Round over the where the coin sits. I'll do that. I'm going to have to hit that with the wets, I think. And I might go in with the little spongy pad that I have. And then we'll hit it with the wet and white, the wet ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn it down a little bit, speed-wise. We'll move that a little bit. We'll go through all the grits. Alright, keep going. That's it. My oven just gone off, so I'll go and have a look at those blanks in a little while, although sometimes it's best just to let them go cold. And then that tends to, you normally find that tends to harden them up. I'm hoping it's the same with the epoxy ones, so that's how I used to, if I had some polyester ones and it hadn't cured properly, I'd stick them in the oven for a while. I'll just go and see if they've got any heat in them, so just bear with me a tick, I'll be back in a sec. They've got a bit of heat in them, all right. I'm going to sit them on the bed here, and we'll see if those harden up now after that heat in the oven. They feel like they've actually gone a bit more rubbery now, but I think once they cool, they'll cure. And that's looking pretty good now. All right, let's see how that goes. Get rid of these again so they can dry. All right, get rid of that and that. Shouldn't need the water again. We'll just give this a little bit of a dry off. And we'll release it from the chuck. Yeah, very slightly out of shape. We'll give it a few minutes and it'll be right back in shape. Right, nearly dropped it. So we'll go to the buffing wheel and we'll give it a little bit of a buff up and we'll see how that comes up. So I'll flick these over to camera 4 and we'll probably put, just so you're not staring at nothing, we'll put that one up there as well so you can see what's going on, eh? Right, put the handle in my pocket for starters. we shall go and get a little bit of Plastex. And we're going to give it a little quick tickle up with a bit of polish. And that'll do it. Let me get the screen back up now. And we'll try and get the chat up. We need another little bit on there. I might need to give that another buff, I think. Just down that bottom end. Let me take it off and have a closer inspection. Yeah, there's just a couple of little scratch, very fine scratch marks there. So I'll just head over to the buffer and I'm just going to give it a little touch up. better. Just need a little bit of elbow grease. And then we'll go back to the luster. Right, a little bit more on here. And I think we should be done. I'm just contemplating whether I should put this into the oven before I put the coin and the knot in it. Just to try and harden up the blank, because it is looking quite nice, and I don't want to spoil it. Well, that's looking much better. Much better. Happier with that. Okay. Let me give it a quick once over. Yeah, that's looking not too bad. So, with that said, we shall go like that. Get a mixing stick there. We'll go and get some epoxy. epoxy glue. And we'll just rough up the bottom of this knot. Just so we get a better bond. And I might move this over a bit so you can see what's going on, Kinda. And we'll stick that over there, give this a blow, get the dust off. That's all we need. Right, get a little bit of epoxy. I better get a coin too, I suppose, Now I'm thinking I'm going to put antique brass in that one. I think the antique brass will look quite nice in the bottom of that. Take that out. And now we need to put part B in. Right, we're away. So we'll get some of this, work it in there. Try and do it over the board, and then that way you'll get to see in both shots what I'm doing. So I think that should be enough. Maybe a little bit in the middle. And that should be more than enough to take that. Got a tiny, tiny little bit ooze out there, so we'll wipe that off in a minute. How does that look? Focus, focus. There you go. Yep, so we've got a little bit coming out. So we better wipe that now before I end up getting epoxy all over the place. So we'll get a little bit of methylated spirits. So we'll leave that for now and we'll come back to that in a little while. Get all the worsted off. Now we'll get this in here. Probably too much. And then we'll go with this. Nice. And we'll just wipe what we got left there. We'll put that in the rubbish below, and we'll turn this one inside out. And we'll give the bottom of this another wipe. And then we'll fold that over again, give it another wipe. Just to make sure we got it all. And then I'll give it another little wipe later on once it sort of dries and sets. And that should do it for now. It's actually turned out quite a nice little handle. I'll set it there for now. So we're all done and dusted, guys. Once again, I'll just put this stuff away, and I'll be right back. And we'll show you this one a bit closer up. And I'll do the obligatory photographs, and I'll put them up on Instagram and Facebook in a little while. And I'll do the little 30-second video clip that I normally do as well. And you can get a better look at it on the little rotating table. It's got some lovely colour in it though. But anyway, let me see if I can get this camera to, I'll go on to camera 3 first. And we'll see if we can get this in shot for you. So there's the whole handle. Yeah, that's why I've stuck with it for the last few years, Razor. It is a good little knot, to be honest. Never had any complaints whatsoever, never had any shedders. Then we come round to the bottom, and there's the coin in the bottom. And then I'll go to camera 2, and I'll just show you the brush upright, so you get a better idea of the size and the shape, and making sure that we get the knot height, you know, which is about 53, 54. I'll just check that. Yep, bang on 53. So 53mm loft, a 26mm 2-band finest. And the proportions to handle to knot and everything look quite good. Shape looks quite nice and pleasant. And the colour in the handle is not too bad. We got a certain amount of fiery look in it. Yeah, quite pleased with that one. So there we go, people. There's another brush for tonight. Like I said, we'll probably be doing a few more brushes too, and then we'll find a couple of other things to do. I want to do some more casting, so we might just have a nice relaxed couple of streams in between a couple of brush streams. And what I'll do is we'll maybe play around with some burl and maybe try some of the blingy, sparkly stuff that we've got, and maybe experiment with a couple of blanks, and we'll see how we can see what we can come up with. I think we should be able to come up with something quite nice. So yeah, we can have a play, a couple of nice relaxed streams where we can just chat and I can be working away. I've also got those other blanks that are stabilised, you know, the ones with all the spalting in them and really rotted out, and they had bug holes and everything in them. I'm going to have to sit with them and Dremel them just to try and get a lot of the excess resin. I'll just grab one and I'll show you. So, for examples, this one here. So if I go to camera 2 on that one, you can see how it's all crusty resin in here with this excess stabilising resin. So what I want to do is I'll get into that with a Dremel. They're okay inside here, and a lot of the other parts of it are good. It's just I want to try and Dremel out some of this and get rid of some of this resin here, the timber resin, the stabilising resin, sorry, before I actually put these in a mould to cast them. So yeah, I might even have to sit with a Dremel and just do that one stream, and we can talk and just have a chat and work out what we're going to do with these, you know, because some of them have got holes all the way through, like this hole here. This cavity here catches up with a couple of holes on the back, and there's another couple of holes here. But anyway, all this resin's got to be Dremeled off, because we don't want to see that when we start to turn the handle blank. So we'll need to get rid of that, and then we'll need to just pick some nice natural sort of colours to go in here. You know, we might try some greens, mixed greens in with it, just to, you know, the wood and the green. Just natural earthy sort of colours. So we'll see how we go with them, but I've got about half a dozen of those over there, and they're all various different shapes and sizes with different bug holes and stuff in them. So I do want to have a play with them and cast them under pressure as well. So there's heaps of things there to do. Like I said, we've got a lot of burl. I've got a lot of bits of burl over there now as well, which have already been stabilised and hardened up, so you can see the resin on the bottom. Doesn't matter so much for these because that's on the outside anyway, but for those other ones we definitely need to clean them up. So anyway, without further ado, let me get we've got the chat up here. So once again, guys, thank you for dropping in. I'll just put this one up very quickly. Sorry, not that one, this one. Just thanking these guys for the support as well. It's much appreciated, guys. I really do appreciate it. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Thumbs up. Big thumbs up. And also, if we got anybody in the stream, I think everybody that's in the stream is the people that we've a regular crew. But you know, I'll put the little subscribe button up there so that if anybody's watching the video back, it just prompts them to maybe click the subscribe button down below. So there's a little subscribe button and there's a little bell. Click that little bell, ding, and you'll get notified when I put any new videos up or anytime I go live. And if you've got the time to watch, you can. And if not, you can always watch it at your own leisure in your own time. So anyway, let's get back to that one. So that's us again tonight. Thanks for dropping in, people, ladies and gents. Much appreciated. Another handle done. We've got a few more to do, and then we'll do a little bit more experimenting and a bit more casting. And I'll see you all on Saturday morning. It's Thursday. The week's nearly over for you all. So I'll see you Saturday morning, 9 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock your time, and whatever time across the pond. Anyway, until then, stay safe, take care, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and we'll see you all on Saturday morning. Okay? Thanks, guys. See ya. Oh, what did I do? I must have had the screen up. I must have clicked it twice. See yas. Ta-da.